Those of us that have been diagnosed with ulcerative colitis or Crohn's understand the mental battle that wages within our own minds. We're told the disease is incurable, that diet has nothing to do with it, and that medication is the only way to manage it. We take the medication, our symptoms improve, but the side effects of the medicine are almost as bad as the disease itself. Then our symptoms return with a vengeance. We take a stronger medication and start looking for natural alternatives. That medication fails, and the cycle repeats itself. That's when the panic and desperation sets in as we realize we've been handed a life sentence that keeps us in perpetual paranoia. We soil ourselves in public. We watch enviously as our friends eat a pizza knowing we can't touch it or we'll spend hours of pain on the toilet. Our athletic ability significantly diminishes. Our confidence wanes. We look at ourselves in the mirror and we can barely recognize the shell of the person staring back. We give up trying to heal because we don't want to get our hopes up and get hurt again. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but what I am telling you is that if you choose to live in that mental state forever, you will live in that physical state forever. Choosing that mentality is choosing to be a victim for the rest of your life, and I refuse to do that. I'm the biggest fan of the Rocky Balboa movie franchise. Say what you want about the quality of the films, but I eat that stuff up. There's this great quote in Rocky 6. Nobody is going to hit as hard as life, but it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That speaks to my soul. I didn't know if I was going to get better, but I knew that I'd rather spend the rest of my life trying to improve my situation than spend the rest of my life content to be a victim of my circumstances. I know every situation is different, and that complete healing is not possible for every single person, but I believe that every single person can improve the situation they're in, regardless of the situation. When I finally decided I was going to pursue healing through nutrition, I told myself that I had to be mentally tough. I had to prepare myself for failure because I knew I was going to fail many times before I finally succeeded. But I had to envision success. Prepare for failure, envision success. I envisioned my future healthy self every day. I knew that if I did not believe I was going to heal, I would not heal. James 1:6 says, "But when you ask, you must believe and do not doubt. For the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind." As a believer and follower of Jesus Christ, I knew that biblically, every time I asked God to heal me or present me with a way to heal, I had to believe He was going to do that. I had to believe I was going to heal and be mentally tough enough to withstand the failures and keep moving forward. And as Rocky says, that's how winning is done. I failed so many times. I understand the fatigue that sets in after going from one failure to the next. I understand that it seems so much easier to quit sometimes, and it even seems like it's the right thing to do. But in my limited years of experience, the easy way out is very rarely the correct path to take. Going from failure to failure is what it took. It takes a mentally tough person to heal from IBD. Mental toughness is not something you're born with. It's something that's developed. It's developed one day at a time when you're faced with the choice of doing something easy that you want to do and doing something hard that you don't want to do and choosing the hard thing day in and day out. Yes, there will be days when you choose the easy thing and you slip up. Yes, there will be mental breakdowns and feelings of being overwhelmed. But when tomorrow comes, a mentally tough person gets right back in the saddle and keeps pushing forward.